Empty shelves and rising costs. This is the stark reality many Americans are facing, directly linked to the impact of tariffs imposed by the previous administration. Let's delve into how these policies are affecting everyday life and what it means for the future. Paige Harris, a teacher's assistant and mother of two, has witnessed a significant shift in her family's shopping habits. Items I regularly purchased have steadily increased in price, she shares. From hair dye to baby formula, our grocery list has shrunk while our budget has had to expand. Steak is now off the menu for our household. This echoes the experiences of numerous Americans who spoke to The Guardian about the economic strain caused by these tariffs. Recent data paints a concerning picture. A study by SP Global revealed that companies are projected to pay at least $1.2 trillion more in expenses by 2025 than previously estimated. The study suggests that consumers will bear the brunt of this increased cost. Researchers calculated that Americans will absorb more than $900 billion, or two-thirds, of this expense shock. Furthermore, a Yale Budget Lab estimate suggests that tariffs could cost households nearly $2,400 more annually. Harris feels that the tariffs' impact directly contradicts the promises of the previous administration to cut prices and make living affordable for everyone. She states, "You see prices soaring. It has become very clear that this administration did not and does not care about the everyday lives of Americans." Jean Meadows, a 74-year-old retiree from Huntsville, Alabama, highlights the impact on her budget. "Prices are way too high. I mostly shop at Costco and buy as little as possible anywhere else," she says. "I can't imagine that stores haven't noticed the change. I think people are really afraid of what is coming." This apprehension is supported by a recent poll, which identified tariffs as the second biggest threat to the economy. Myron Peeler, a retiree and caregiver for his wife, is also feeling the pinch. "The bread I buy has doubled in price within a year. We live on a fixed income that doesn't keep up with inflation," he explains. He notes that the only saving grace is that his house and car are paid off. But here's where it gets controversial. The former president has shown little sign of changing his tariff policies, which he claims will boost American manufacturing and increase revenue from trade partners. He recently reignited a trade war with China by threatening a 100% tariff on Beijing, following China's move to restrict exports of rare earth minerals. In an interview, he admitted the proposed tariff hike was not sustainable, but claimed he was left with little choice. Currently, the average U.S. tariffs on Chinese exports are around 58%, according to the Peterson Institute for Economics. This is already taking a toll. Michelle, from northeastern Pennsylvania, is struggling to afford new tires for her car, as affordable options are no longer available. Natalie, a semi-retired resident of New Hampshire, has noticed the scarcity of certain pantry staples. She says, "The store shelves have become more and more bare. Instead of multiple choices, there may only be one or two, and name brands are being replaced by store brands." At 55, Natalie is preparing to start part-time work at a supermarket and has witnessed price increases in almost everything she buys. Any brand of cat food has increased anywhere from 25% to double the price. One wet food my cats like went from $1.79 to $2.49 per can, she says. For Minnie, a food writer in Portland, Oregon, the changes extend beyond groceries, impacting her lifestyle. "I don't shop for non-essentials. No fall shopping trips for a new sweater or jeans. And we'll make all our Christmas presents this year," she says. "We used to dine out once a week. Now we never eat out. Even fast casual is insanely pricey. Everything is twice what it used to cost, and we're very afraid of what's next, financially speaking." While the U.S. inflation rate hovers around 2.9%, a significant drop from the COVID-era spikes, tariffs haven't helped alleviate the financial burden on Americans. Richard Ulmer, 81, who has lived in Florida for 35 years, says this year has been the worst from a financial standpoint, with everything from groceries to his electric bill becoming more expensive. Cassie, a 25-year-old consultant in North Carolina, has experienced a rapid increase in costs compared to the gradual price increases during the pandemic's first 2 years. With a strict $65 weekly grocery budget, she's had to adapt her shopping routine, visiting multiple stores to find the best prices. During the summer months, stores in her area ran out of bananas for around 2 weeks due to the Mexico-Latin America tariff announcement. And this is the part most people miss. The cumulative effect of these tariffs is a significant shift in the economic landscape for many Americans. It's not just about paying more, it's about making difficult choices, altering lifestyles, and fearing what the future holds. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with the assessment of these tariffs? How have they affected your life or the lives of people you know? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. Let's start a discussion.